Let's go, boys. Another card at the Apex and a kind of a prelim headlining banger right here. I mean, I'm interested to see where you're going to go. Raoni Barcelos is a minus 225 favorite, even though he's only won one of his last four as he takes on Miles Johns, aka Chapo, who at 13-2 is coming off a nice win. It was against Vince Morales, and the fight was, I don't want to say boring, but it wasn't the most entertaining of UFC bouts, that's for sure. And the other wins that he's gotten were against pretty bad guys, so it's tough to really attach too much stock to what Miles Johns has done thus far. He's got that lethal power, right? We have that Kevin Natividad finish as a Meepo MMA clip for sure, but I don't know. Miles Johns, to me, isn't someone who I think is ready for a guy, even like Raoni, even like a guy like Raoni who's 35 years old and is on that recent skid, right? But his losses are against tough guys, Timur Valiev, Victor Henry, and then most recently when he got absolutely slept by Umar. So no shame there, but he did pick up that win in between against Trevin Jones. He beat Khalid Taha. He even beat Saeed back in the day, but he's kind of on the downturn of his career. Miles Johns, meanwhile, is much younger and perhaps peaking. So who are you going with in this one? Do you like Raoni Barcelos as like a minus 225 favorite, or are you seeing Miles Johns with some dog value?
You know, this is a fun fight, great fight. But I think this is really, you know, a Barcelos comeback fight. Even though he is a little bit grizzled and a little more older and seasoned, but I think El Chapo just is not ready for this level of fighter. I mean, Barcelos is no joke, and if a win over Barcelos, Chapo is probably destined for great things, but I'm not sold yet, so I can't pick him. I think Chapo's going to go lose the distance in this one to Barcelos. I think Barcelos is just at a whole level of caliber fighter compared to him, but maybe I'm wrong, and maybe Chapo gets it done, but I just don't think so.
No, I'm seeing the exact same way. Tapology is as well, right? 69% is Roland Raoni Barcelos. Most is beige for that decision, and of the 31% going with Chapo, it's about half and half. So those backing Miles think that perhaps he can land one of those heavy meat bombs. And I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's not the craziest thing, given that the last time we saw Barcelos, he was slept within a round. But I tend to think that Miles John just isn't quite on that Umar level. But you never know. The kid's only 29. He trains at Fortis MMA with a lot of killers. You know that he's going to come well prepared and well coached for sure. But for me, I'm with you all the way. I think Jaime Barcelos, this is a great rebound opportunity. I'm a little surprised that this is the prelim headliner, but perhaps they anticipate and envision both these guys really going balls to the wall and attempting to regain some confidence and reinsert themselves in those fun bantamweight conversations. Because both these guys, you got to imagine, if they pick up an impressive win in this prelim headlining spot, then they're probably going to get a ranked opponent next. And like you said, destined for good things after that. So I'm with you. Going to go Barcelos. Majority is beige. You said the decision as well. Any chance he gets a finish?
I mean, I can see a finish. Obviously, anything can happen, but I just feel like this is a decision-bound fight. So, definitely looking at some props, some juicy tendies there, I think. But yeah, I like Barcelos by decision.
Yeah, I do as well. Let us know down below if you guys are rolling with Jaime Barcelos or if the Meat Boys are missing Miles Johns and El Chapo is an absolute El Loco. Just let us know down below.